Shalom Aleichem, everyone. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful week. This week is Parshas Eikev. And the Torah tells us in Perek Yud, Pasuk Yud Zayin, Ki Hashem Elokeichem Hu Elokei HaElokim. God is the God of all forces. Va'adonei ha'adonim, Hakel, Hagadol, Hagibor, Va'hanora. He is the Lord, the Gadol, the Gibor, the Nora. Tremendous words of strength that the Torah tells us, and as a result, Asher lo yisa panav lo yikach shochad. He doesn't have to take bribes. He doesn't favor one over the other. The very next pasuk is Oseh mishpat yasom va'almana. He does justice to the orphans and the widows. The oev ger. He loves the ger. Latet lo lechem ve'simla. So there's a striking contrast in the pasuk. The Torah tells on the one hand the greatness, the awe-inspiring nature of Hashem, and then how He looks after Yesomim and Almanos. And the Gemara Maseches Megillah picks up on this and makes the following point. It tells us, this is the Gemara in Maseches Megillah Daf Lamed Aleph, and it tells us that wherever you find the Gvura of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Kol Makom Shatamotze Gvurasa Shal HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Atamotze Anvinu Sosav. You see the modesty of Hashem, and then it cites our pasuk, the Gvura on the one hand, and so often when it comes to a Melech Basar V'Dam, when it comes to humans, politicians, what you see is everyone's running after their own cover. They need to affirm their power and their strength. Not so HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hashem says, we know, He's Hakel, Hagadol, Hagibor, V'Hanora, and how does that reflect itself in taking care of Yesomim and Almanos? Rav Jonathan Sachs Zatzal tells an amazing story. He says he was once hosting, as chief rabbi, he was hosting important people. He hosts important people, and from time to time he would, with his rebbitzin, he would have a dinner party hosting important people. And usually says at the end, the guests thank the hosts. He says only once, though, did a guest not only thank us, but also ask to be allowed to go into the kitchen to thank those who had made and served the meal. It was an unbelievable act of sensitivity, and guess who did it? It was done by John Major, British Prime Minister. And he said, I'm not just thanking my hosts. Went into the kitchen, thanked the waiters, the chefs, the people who are behind the scenes. This is a sign of true gvura, a true sense of Hakel, Hagadol, Hagibor, V'Hanora, is to be taken care of and looking after those that are perhaps not as popular to be taken after. Sure, your hosts, your chashuv, the chief rabbi of England, sure, you're going to give him a thank you when he hosts you. But the people in the kitchen, the people behind the scenes that are doing, if you will, the dirty work, the grunt work, even more so. And the sign of a real gibor, a real gadol, someone who's emulating HaKadosh Baruch Hu, is to take that extra step and find those people who need thanks. That's an unbelievable lesson that we see from this pasuk, from these parshios, from Parshas Eikev, something we should take to heart and learn from very much. Have a wonderful Shabbos Kodesh.